Hi everyone, welcome to Zen Studios. Today we have the ECTO-1 on the workbench. It's actually on my kitchen counter at the time. We've been installing the mic lane remote control and Powermod combo upgrade. There's some things to tell you here. So the mic lane mod is installed. It is powered by a USB-C cable, which is right here running to the wall, and it's plugged into a port right underneath the car back there. The control board is mounted right under this position on the chassis, and all of the cables have been connected. They need to be tidied up. I will go ahead and do that. But this is now powered by USB-C wall power, and it also has the combination of having the dashboard button functionality as well as the remote control. So we're going to demonstrate that. All right, so as you can see, dashboard lights work, engine noise, the horn, the roof light buttons work. Click that off. And the siren works as well. On the remote, we have our all on feature, which you can see the dashboard lights are on. And the roof lights are as well. And if we click off, everything turns off. I did realize that if you use the dashboard button, to activate the lights, it inverts the remote control. So if I click on now, it's going to turn those off and turn the roof lights on. Whereas if I click it again and then click off, it works like normal. So make sure if you are using your dashboard buttons at any time that you click them off before you start using the remote. Otherwise, you're going to have that functionality difference. Prior to installing this upgrade from Mike, I had already started on working on a modification for the roof lights for my ECTO-1. This is going to control the code 3 light bars, the ones that spin around. And it's also going to control my bumper strobes. I started this a long time ago, and I started installing it before I got this mod. So I am continuing with this upgrade, even though Mike, it does offer the strobe lights at the front, and I believe he is working on an upgrade for those light bars as well. But I'm going to go ahead and do this. The only thing is since this is my modification, it didn't work exactly correctly with Mike's board. I think the polarities were inverted, reversed, something like that. But I did find that I could use it with the stock switches for the motors that go into those lights. They have stopped working, as you can see. So they're completely dead now. I can't use these at all. I've destroyed them trying to figure out and troubleshoot why they weren't working. So what I've done is my ECTO-1 has a second power port coming out the back, and this will be operated on a switch. So this is going to operate my code 3 light bars, the propeller array, and my bumper strobes. That's what this is going to control. And then this is going to power the rest of the car via Mike's board. All right, those cables behind the dashboard are all tidied up, ready to go. All right, so here at the back of the car, this cable is a splitter from Mike's board. This is where you're going to put your V cable, which is the rear right side door. So that's where that goes. And then this is my power cable for my nano chip, which once again is coming from back here. So I have routed it underneath and out the side with the rest of these cables. And what I'm going to do is, let me put the roof lights on. So this is the propeller ray light that they have that comes with it. It doesn't move. It's just a static light. So I wanted to change that with something a little bit more dynamic. So what I can do is, that's connected to cable J. So I can take the extension lead from cable J and use it on as an extension lead for mine going up to the nano chip. There we go. So this black and white cable has now connected to this orange and gray J extension lead, which is now connected to my nano chip. Now what I can do is, I have this 9-volt battery with this DC connector. See if I can do this. It's hard. I'll do this off camera. And you can see the light already, but here's the 9-volt battery running to that auxiliary power port that I have coming outside of the back of the car. That is powering my nano chip. So these are going to be my roof lights. And then this is my propeller ray. It's got a flicker to it, which I think looks pretty cool. So that's my mod of a mod from the master of mods, Mike Lane. I've had to do it because, like I said, I do have this as my own modification. So I'm not surprised that it didn't totally work with Mike's board, because he wasn't working on this mod with me. So what I'm going to try and do, I'm going to try and get the shell on top, and we can show you all of the functions with everything lighting up, and we'll see how we go.